Right there you guys again, welcome to another one of my live videos, and today I'm going to be updating you on the more latest news that's just recently updated since my last video. So yeah, let's get straight on. Obviously Jose Mourinho's looking to feed into our history, we've looked into a catalogue of players in this transfer window. Also we're looking to bolster our squad. Chelsea looking to bolster their squad. Liverpool have got a few players on the board, and Manchester City have looking to bolster their squad, and they've got a few players on the board as well. And there's things that I've recently updated. Obviously now to notify you guys about the Fabinho deal, looks like it's off and he's set to be making a move to PSG. As for months it's been announced by Di Marzio. At one point it was £50 million it was, and then it died down, and then Jose Mourinho had his interest more on Eric Dyer or Matic, and then all of a sudden the other week, according to reports, the Italian journalist announced that Manchester United have basically agreed terms and they're nearly on the verge of completing a £35 million deal with Fabinho. And then all of a sudden after that, there were talks of it going on because he's very creative, very good in the air, very prolific. Monaco were a lovely, thrilling attacking team last season, progressing to the Champions League semi-final and winning the La Liga 1 also. And a lot of teammates were combining well there, so yeah, but Fabinho looks like he's not joining now. As much as I would have loved him, he can also play as a converted right back as well. But some pundits just feel as though he won't get that preferred choice at that right back over Valencia, as he is basically at this moment in time our advanced right back. But Fabinho's very prolific, and I'm sick of these intense speculations. It looked so likely. It was from Brazilian TV. He told "What's my squad ball number?" It were a tempting invitation, and PSG all of a sudden have come in and held us to got us in this race, and it looks like they're going to be getting in the bag. So it's a massive disappointment. I said the Matic deal may also snub the Fabinho deal, but it was around about €50 million, which is 40 million English pounds sterling, which is very cheap for a player of that calibre, Fabinho. So, and the latest news about Matic as well, for next season I expect Herrera in attacking position. He did hold that defensive midline last season, but I expect him in more advanced position so he can express himself more. Obviously Carrick's good as a backup plan as well, and I expect who else do I expect? Pogba up there as an attacking force as well to express himself, and I expect Herrera there as well to express himself more. But Matic, I think the deal is currently delayed still at the moment, guys. The Matic case is delayed. I think Chelsea are in the pursuit of getting Bakayoko, who is also good, but I don't think Chelsea are willing him to let him go. Chelsea are not willing to let him go unless they do get Bakayoko on the board, so this deal is delayed. I think Monday it said it'd be announced in the next 48 hours. It was also due a medical as well, but with Matic, he's not good enough. He's got loads of reservations about his game. He obviously played under Jose Mourinho, and I'm thinking his second season at Chelsea, and last season he had irregular starts. He only made like 3-4 appearances, but this could be like £3 or £4 million. This could be like, last season made 3 or 4 appearances, and this could be around about £40 million we could end up paying for Matic if we do get him on the board. But I said he's a centre-defensive mid. He's not good enough. It's not just good enough having Matic in that centre-defensive mid. We need more than that. We definitely need more than that at this team, because Matic isn't good enough. I wouldn't like him. A lot of fans wouldn't like him. I'd even prefer Dyer over Matic. Matic is just currently a Chelsea reject, but I'm sick of this transfer window. There's loads of intense speculations going on, but I said you've got to bide your time. Transfer rumours do take a while, and there's also players available down the line. Morata still looks like he's coming. I think negotiations are still fully going on about this. As I said about Perez is back in this. Perez is basically saying they are in full negotiations, Morata and Real Madrid and Manchester United also, but he's just currently had his honeymoon. He's rushed back from his honeymoon to make efforts to get back to Madrid because he's considering it and making a move to Manchester United. He's physically good at going around defenders, very skillful, very good in the air. He's had irregular starts at Real Madrid, but he's guaranteed first team football at Manchester United, and hopefully we will get him in the bag. I don't know how much for. Bids have been rejected in the past, as I said. Real Madrid may be looking in the region of around about £75 million, and as I said, the past experience always helps as well. With the past experience with Mourinho and Pogba is very beneficial for Morata and Manchester United. You know, he's got that winning pedigree as well, so he's achieved fantastically well at Juventus, so it'll be fantastic for Manchester United. It still looks like that it's going to happen. The only team that could really get him is Chelsea, because Chelsea have been in there a couple of times in the final hurdle for Alvaro Morata. Yeah, we will have to see what happens about that. As I said, I presume players will be going in the summer as well. With even Perisic, as I said, they've got to comply with their financial fair play by tomorrow, I think, of Inter Milan. But according to, they're basically offering him a pay rise. They are offering him a pay rise at Inter Milan, even Perisic. They're offering him a pay rise. I don't know how much, but they're offering him a pay rise, and he's currently rejecting this because I still think he's considering him making a move to Manchester United. So I don't think that the deal is fully off yet. But he's very skillful, he's very good in the air, he's good, and he'd be good at creating that dedicated width. I think him and Benadashi have similarities, to be quite fair. But we could still end up getting even Perisic, depending how much Inter Milan do want for him. The new boss said he's offered him a new contract and he's basically getting released off the transfer market. But I think he's basically forcing a move to Manchester United, because I still think that he wants to come to Manchester United. So we'll have to see what happens about that. Obviously, a 35 million bid's been rejected in the past also. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens about that, guys. And there's other players available as well. And also about Nainggolan, someone from ESPN, I think, says we're in there for Nainggolan, thinks we can get the pursuit of Nainggolan and that he will come to Manchester United. If we offer a decent package, I think there's been £40 million offered there. I think he's still got a contract to Roma until 2020, but that's the type of player we need. He's a box-to-box player, he's very skillful, he's very, very good in the air, he's very precise on the ball, very composed. He's not much of a goal scorer, but he's got all them physical attributes, and he will make an absolute massive impact in that midfield. And it'd be fantastic for Manchester United with Nainggolan, and I just hope that he doesn't bloody go to Chelsea and they bloody get two bloody tenacious midfielders also. And you know, he needs to come to the likes of Manchester United. I'd love Nainggolan to come and be tenacious in that midfield. He'd improve that midfield, get Pogba set free, put Herrera in a more attack position, and we'll be fantastic in that. There's nothing to worry about in that midfield, and also Carrick as a backup plan. So he's fantastic, he's Nainggolan. He's a box-to-box player. I said he's very tenacious, he's strong in the air. He's also got fantastic passing ability as well. So he's good at feeding other teammates ahead of him and operating space also. So whatever we pay for Nainggolan, £40 million is kind of about right, because I did say I'd read about a contract that had been offered for £7.5 million from Jose Mourinho. But yeah, and the latest news, what's going on with Darmian. I think Inter Milan have just entered the race with Juventus. I'm not quite sure what's going to be happening with Darmian. I did say he established himself well towards the latter stage of last season, and he's good when he gets them running games. He's obviously not our first choice at right back. But I think Jose Mourinho is still determined to keep Darmian, so we'll have to see what happens about that. And as I said, yeah, we need a left back. I have concerns there. We probably won't sign a left back. We have looked into quite a few left backs. I'd love the likes of Jordi Alba. He's got good work rate, good stamina and all that, and he's very good in the end. He can also play as left winger, so I'd love the likes of him to come into Manchester United. You know, there's a catalogue of players that we've looked into. We will succeed in this transfer window. We've got the money to do it, and yeah, and there's players that are still playing for the shirt. I like Mata. When he gets them running games, he's very clinical and very consistent in that midfield. I think Blind's fantastic at centre-back, as he was last season, you know, with Eric Bailly, that centre-back as well. But I think these players can improve this team. With the clinical chances that we had last season, the stats are absolutely unbelievable, you know. We had so many chances last season, didn't take them, you know. Don't park the bus, you know. The squad rotation needs to improve as well. And being more attacking as well needs to improve, and turn these home draws into wins. That's basically and make Old Trafford a fortress again. That's basically what Manchester United needs to. I think we need a similar type of the midfield as what we have back in the day, you know, with Scholes, you know, with Giggs, who were absolute legends of Manchester United and all that. He's got to feed into our history, because he did sign 4 fantastic players last summer. But yeah, I still think the deal about Matic is upheld. But it would be absolutely horrific if bloody Chelsea ended up signing Nainggolan and got Bakayoko on the board as well, and they give us Matic £40 million. We're going to be a laughing stock for this. But it is how it is, guys, and we'll have to see what happens. Anyway, guys, that's everything to update you with today. Hope you enjoy my time company again. Drop a like on the video and take it easy, and I'll see you later. Bye.